If you only gave your money 5 minutes a month, could you still build wealth, avoid surprises, and keep stress low? Yes, if those 5 minutes are designed like a checklist in a cockpit instead of a mood at a kitchen table. A money checkup is not budgeting theater or an audit that leaves you exhausted. It's a tiny ritual that catches problems early, installs momentum on autopilot, and gives you a quick read on your health without demanding spreadsheets or heroics. The secret is that 5 minutes is enough when everything else is already arranged to run by default. You're not steering a ship by hand, you're glancing at instruments, tapping 2 buttons, and getting back to your life. Start by imagining the checkup as a doctor's vitals visit for your finances. You aren't diagnosing every possible disease, you're taking pulse, temperature, blood pressure, the few numbers that, if off, tell you to look deeper. For money, those vitals are simple: cash buffer, bills pipeline, investing pipe, and the friction alerts that protect your attention. The checkup works because it focuses on the flow of money, not the drama of purchases. You don't need to relive every latte to build wealth. You need to confirm that the machine is still pointed in the right direction and that no silent leak is turning into tomorrow's emergency. Before the first 5-minute session, there is one setup afternoon, once. You create 3 lanes so your month behaves without supervision. A bills account where fixed obligations live on autopay, a wealth hub where savings and investments land automatically, and a free spend account that handles groceries, gas, and small fun. You set your payday script so that money flows in a sequence you never have to negotiate. Income hits, fixed transfers happen, bills top up, wealth gets paid, the rest refills free spend. You also put minimum payments on autopay and turn on 2 alerts in your banking app. One for low balance and free spend, and one for transactions over an amount that would annoy you. That's the architecture. With it in place, 5 minutes becomes the maintenance window that keeps everything humming. What does the checkup look like in practice? It begins the same way every month. You sit down with your phone or laptop, open your banking and investing apps, and ask 4 questions in order. 1. Did the transfers run? 2. Is the bills account fully funded for what's due before your next payday? 3. Is the free spend balance healthy enough to glide through the next 2 weeks without borrowing from next month's you? 4. Did anything weird hit? Duplicate charges, a subscription you did not mean to keep, a refund that never arrived? That's it. If the 4 answers are all yes, 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 and no, you're done in 2 minutes. You smile, close the apps, and go live your life. If any answer is off, you pull 1 lever, 1, not 12, and fix it before it grows teeth. The checkup becomes powerful because it's consistent. The same 4 questions, in the same order, once a month, at a calm time you picked when you weren't stressed. Consistency creates a clean data trail in your head. You start to feel what normal looks like for your cash and what off looks like. Within 3 months, you'll catch mistakes so early they feel boring. Boring is a goal. Boring months are where savings compound and anxiety recedes. The point of the 5 minutes is not to impress yourself. It's to avoid the expensive kind of excitement that begins with late fee and ends with "we should have seen this coming." Now let's walk through each vital with the kind of detail that turns 5 minutes into a habit you can keep forever without notes. Cash buffer first. Your buffer is not a dragon's hoard. It's a shock absorber. For most households, 1 month of essential expenses in a boring savings account is enough to turn surprises into chores. If your income is variable or you're a single earner, aim for more. In the checkup, you're not debating the philosophy of cash. You're asking, did the buffer change? If it grew, good. If it shrank, why? Was it a planned drawdown for a car repair saved for in a sinking fund? Or did the month quietly overrun? If it's the latter, you make 1 small adjustment now. Increase your automatic transfer to the free spend account by a tiny amount next month, or reduce a subscription that isn't earning its keep. You don't judge yourself, you adjust the flow. 5 minutes becomes hydraulic engineering, not guilt. The bills pipeline is where late fees are born or exiled. In the checkup, click the bills account and scan the upcoming due dates. Are autopays queued? Is there enough to clear everything until your next payday? If yes, tap out. If no, you have 3 options. Option 1. Move money from free spend to bills if you overscheduled fun. Option 2. Reduce next month's free spend refill by the amount you need to catch up. Option 3. Call the vendor now and move the due date to align with payday, so this mismatch never returns. The Checkup is not only a thermometer, it's a calendar tuner. You are allowed to make your billing dates behave. Almost every company will move due dates if you ask politely. 5 minutes can buy you a calmer forever. The investing pipe is the heart of your slope, the part of your life that grows without you thinking. During the Checkup, you're not checking prices are moods. You're confirming that automatic contributions went through, your chosen funds still match your plan, and your dividends, if any, are reinvesting unless you're in a withdrawal season. If your contribution failed, you fix it immediately and leave yourself a note about why. Card expired, bank reauth, a glitch, so you don't waste time inventing a story about destiny. If you received a raise or a windfall this month, the Checkup is the moment you raise your automatic contribution by 1 or 2 percentage points, done within the 5 minutes, so you don't require motivation later. The market doesn't need your attention to grow. Your contributions need your 5 minutes to stay loyal. Friction alerts are the perimeter sensors on your financial house. The Checkup includes a 60-second glance at 2 kinds of noise: unauthorized charges and subscription creep. Banks and merchants make mistakes. Free trials mature into charges. You don't need to read every line item weekly. You need to catch the outliers monthly. If you find a weird charge, you dispute or message the merchant on the spot. 1 message now deletes 10 in the future. For subscriptions, filter your statement by the words subscription, renewal, or vendor names you know are monthly. If something no longer improves your week, cancel. There is an entire industry designed to turn maybe into forever. 5 minutes cancels their business model. What about debt? The Checkup treats debt like a plant. Water on schedule, trim occasionally, don't stare every day. Your minimum payments are already on autopay from bills. Your attack payment, the extra you aim at your target balance, lives in the wealth lane as part of your savings plan, because killing expensive debt is a guaranteed return. During the Checkup, you confirm both fired. If a balance is within sight of zero, you decide now whether to finish it this month with a one-time top-up from free spend. When a balance dies, you roll its payment toward the next target the same day. You ritualize the win with something cheap and genuine: a nice coffee, a text to a friend, a mark on a chart. Celebrating is not fluff. It cements the identity you're installing. You are a person whose money keeps promises. The Checkup is also when you run your windfall rule, if any extra cash arrived. A bonus, tax refund, gift, a small sale on Marketplace, money without a plan becomes weekends you don't remember. Your rule fits on a sticky note: X% to emergency if not full, Y% to investments, Z% to a friction fix that permanently improves your week, and a small slice to generosity if that's part of your life. Because the rule is pre-written, execution takes seconds. You move the money while the screen is open. The difference between "I'll do it later" and "I did it" is the difference between a plan and a hope. 5 minutes cannot fix a broken kitchen, but it can protect the budget that feeds it. Food blows up more plans than rates or stocks ever will because it collides with time and mood. The Checkup is where you choose 2 dinners for the coming week and add missing ingredients to a shared list. It's also where you glance at the freezer and pick 2 easy saves for the nights you'll be tired. This sounds domestic. It is financial. Every dinner pre-decided is a delivery fee you didn't pay and a little dignity you kept. You are not restricted, you are prepared. There is money in preparations measured in receipts you never see because you didn't need them. Phones make 5 minutes matter or vanish. If your device is a shopping mall in your hand, your Checkup will feel like bailing water with a spoon. During the setup afternoon, you moved shopping apps into a folder named Store, removed saved cards from browsers, turned off promotional notifications, and turned on alerts for large transactions and low free spend balance. During the Checkup, spend 30 seconds making sure those alerts still exist after updates. If a retailer app crept back to the home screen, exile it. You are not a Puritan, you are a designer. The design goal is a phone that only spends when you ask, not when it suggests. Not every month is calm. The Checkup includes a micro playbook for rough ones. If income dips or a surprise pops, you don't rewrite your life at midnight. You execute the plan you wrote when rested. That plan sounds like this. Cut free spend by a set percent for 30 days. Pause contributions to optional sinking funds, travel, gifts, but keep your identity contribution to investing, even if it's symbolic. Draw from the relevant sinking fund if the surprise fits a label, and if the rough patch will last more than 2 months, trim a fixed cost and call vendors to move dates. This is not heroism, it is choreography. You are paying yourself maturity in installments. Partners turn 5 minutes into a conversation worth having. If you share money, the checkup doubles as a ritual called Money and Plans. Same time each month, same 4 questions, 1 number, free spend balance, 1 win, what worked, 1 adjustment, a lever for next month. You each keep a small personal allowance inside free spend that the other person doesn't audit. You decide together whether any subscription, habit, or plan needs an edit. Then you close the apps and live. The checkup isn't therapy. It's a way to stop using money as a proxy war for stress. When a system is the referee, the relationship doesn't have to be. Will 5 minutes replace a full financial review? No. Once or twice a year, you'll take a longer look, update beneficiaries, check insurance coverage, recalibrate investments if your life changed, test your withdrawal rules if you're drawing income, renegotiate rates. But that is not this. The 5-minute checkup exists so that the long review isn't an emergency. You'll enter it with clean data, small drift, and no drama. 5 minutes isn't marketing. It's an upper bound that forces clarity. If you find yourself scrolling, you're doing more than a checkup. Close the apps. Come back next month. The power of time boxes is that they make you choose the vital few. Professionals run organizations with dashboards because dashboards keep leaders from drowning in detail. You are running a household. Give yourself the same privilege. A few numbers that tell the truth about the machine. Here's what an actual 5 minutes can look like. Minute 1. Open the banking app. Confirm transfers landed in bills and wealth. Scan bills' upcoming due dates for coverage. Minute 2. Open investing app. Confirm automatic contribution hit. Glance at holdings to confirm they are still the broad, boring funds you chose on purpose. Raise contribution 1 notch if you got a raise. Minute 3. Search statements for subscription and cancel 1 zombie. Glance for any odd charge and flag it. Minute 4. Peek at free spend balance and the calendar. Pick 2 dinners and add missing staples to a list. Check that your low balance alert remains on. Minute 5. If a windfall exists, execute the sticky note split. If a debt is near dead, finish it and roll the payment. Close the apps. That's not minimalism, that's management. What happens after 6 months of this? You will notice that you worry less and save more because you don't learn about problems at 2 a.m. You'll have an absurdly high hit rate on canceling small leaks before they turn into habits. Your investing will feel almost invisible, an identity rather than ambition. Your partner will argue less with you and more with terrible movie plots because the system stopped asking both of you to be impressive weekly. You will look back and realize that wealth is just a series of tiny confirmations executed on schedule while you cooked, walked, read, worked, and helped. The checkup didn't consume your life. It protected it. There will be months when you miss the ritual. That's fine. The machine you built will still do most of the work, and the next checkup will catch you up. The goal is not a streak to post. The goal is a life that remains inexpensive to run because you keep your promises to future you in tiny windows of attention. 5 minutes is not a lot of time. It is a lot of leverage when applied to the right levers. If you feel behind, start this month. Don't clean your files first. Don't wait for a new job or a new year. Spend 1 hour to set up the lanes, automations, and alerts. Then schedule 5 minutes on your calendar, pick a quiet corner, and practice asking the 4 questions. The first time, you will need all 5 minutes. The third time, you'll need 3. On the 10th, you'll smile at how little drama money requires when you give it a clear road and a glance at the right intersections. That's the 5-minute monthly money checkup, a ritual for ordinary people who want extraordinary calm while their accounts quietly do their job.